Good morning, fellow gearheads. So excited to get to have another video with you all today. I want to show you a bit of a demonstration about how we put together the Corona grain mill that we sell here at the QuarterMaster. This is what it's going to look like when you unpack what you have. You have your reservoir, the main mill, handle, cover, a couple of your grinding plates and to adjust it, but most of it comes put together already. In terms of mounting it, when we start, pull out the main body of your mill, find a space on a workbench or on a table or where you're going to work and mount it. And we want to recommend just to do this hand tight. There's a bolt underneath. Don't need to do any more. Please don't put a spanner on it or anything. We see that get broken often. If you want it to be more securely mounted, although it is quite secure now, I'd recommend drilling some holes on the side here and either sending a 6mm bolt down the middle of it or putting in a tech screw with a big washer on it. Something that will help just give it a bit more rigidity if this is the permanent place you're going to have it. After that, pretty simple. You pull out the main mill with the milling plate already cotter pinned into the top, leave that, but unscrew the rear screw, and this is where we're going to put our handle in. This gets entered in from the back, so you have your two plates meet each other. Put your handle on this side. It should have one way just to go in. Forgive me as I find it. There it is. And then you can reattach your screw at the back here. Tighten that down. Also, just hand tight. This doesn't need to be put on with I've seen people shove screwdrivers in here and tighten it. No need for that. The back plate, as well as your plate tensioner, what's going to hold the plates together and give you some consistency, as well as allow you to choose how fine you want your grain to be ground. You can pull off the bolts, or just one of them, slide it in, get this on top, and then tighten these up. They come with little butterfly nuts on them, just so that you can go hand tight. Nothing here needs or requires any other tool but what is already here. Tighten all that on, and then here's how you adjust. If you want to make a bit of a finer grain, you'll tighten this screw. It'll bring the two plates closer together, and as a result you'll get a tighter grind, a finer grind, my bad. But if you loosen the plates, it'll become a bit more coarse as you go. Don't tighten them too much. When you hear the plates grinding, when you hear the plates grinding, it's because they are. And if you really tighten it too much, trying to get a finer and finer grind, you're just going to wear out your plates on each other. What we recommend, if you want a finer grind, process the meal or whatever you're processing a few times. Grind it once, put it back in the reservoir, grind it again. And once you've found the correct fineness or coarseness you're looking for, there's a lock nut here. You just tighten that, and that'll keep it consistent as you grind through. There's a little shield that comes just to help with your grinding. This can get popped in afterwards. Pops in just a little bit of hand force. There we go, just like that. And I'll just make sure all your grains come down instead of any overflowing over the top. Your reservoir as well just gets locked in, slides and locks so that you can load from. And then we recommend just getting a small little pan of some sort. Here's what I have. You can slide under, pour in your grain, and grind to your heart's content. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at TheQuarterMaster or come and visit our store in Joburg. If you have any other questions or want to buy a Corona, see it on our website, thequartermaster.co.za.